W3UAV, W3JVU. I'm live now, Dick.
Hey, that's right after YouTube.com. Is it slash Julian Echo November Media One?
Yeah, YouTube.com/JNE Media, MEDIA 1. What did you say? You're not on it. That was the one to say. Oh, your mic, the mic slide though.
Hi.
I'll turn the mic down. W3UAV, WA3UAV, W3JVU. Whoops. WAUSG, A3USG, W3JVU.
Yeah, I gotcha. Took me a moment, but I see it there. W3JVU, W3JVU.
Dick, what I'm gonna do is put you on this other monitor over here. So when you send me that email, I'll bring you your video up when you're ready.
You should have the email. I already sent it to you.
Okay, I'll bring it up. You'll see it in a minute. See, that works better than.
Is this what I'm supposed to be watching?
Yes. Yes. Can you see it?
I don't see anything yet.
Jeff, is it under YouTube Live?
Yes, it should be under YouTube Live. It would be youtube.com/JNEMEDIA1, and then you'll be able to see it.
Then Juliet Mike November?
Julia November Echo, Mike, Echo, Delta, Indigo, Alpha 1, numeral 1.
Okay, so I went to Google, did YouTube Live, it gave me mobile YouTube, and I'm going into the search and I can't find it.
Go to your command page on your web browser, and at that point, type HTTP, then backslash colon, colon, and then type in a youtube.com and backslash JNE Media 1, and you'll be able to see it.
Got it.
You got it? Is that right? That's in right? The colon, I can't remember what the colon is.
It's https://www.youtube.com/user/JNE.
Channel there. There we go.
Got it.
There we go. I see it.
And you can probably hear me, but you want to turn the sound down because we get reverb. You want to see my handsome face?
I like reverb.
Hey, Curly, this is my daughter. Look over here. Wait, where is
Hi.
she? Wait, I can't, I don't know where you are. You're in the dark.
The light on.
Wait a minute, turn the light on.
There's me.
There's my daughter hiding over there in the corner.
Look like a ghost.
I know you like reverb, Curly.
I look like a headless.
Yeah, what we do is turn all the sound down and use the radio because otherwise there's such a delay on this thing.
Roger, so you can't see me if I use my camera.
If you go YouTube Live and give me your link, I would be able to see you. But you have to go on YouTube, sign up for live, and tell me where you're at, and then I'll bring you up on one of these monitors.
That's cool.
Hey, I don't have a YouTube Live account. I don't know how easy that is to do.
Do you have a YouTube account at all?
What was that? You cut yourself off.
Do you have a YouTube account at all?
I think it's signed up through Google.
Well, after we get off the Elmer here, and because there's going to be other people who want to do this, it's pretty easy to sign up. It does take 24 hours once you sign it up, but I can help you with that. Our plans here are to get this as a normal thing. Vic's going to give a demo today, whenever we get at 9 o'clock. And then we'll start transmitting our high definition TV transmitters up here to White Rock. And there's a repeater, our repeater at White Rock has a streaming device in it, and we're going to stream that to YouTube so everybody can see. So we're working on it. We've got a lot of work to do, but we'll help everybody get what they need.
Okay. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Actually, I have it right here streaming on my phone. It's full 1080p, so that's kind of cool. You got a nice setup there.
My daughter bought me this shirt. You like that?
Still think you ought to have a 3 shirt.
If you stick around, maybe I'll take it off for you.
Oh, I missed that one.
I think your daughter would throw up.
I think she's ready to throw up just thinking about it. I told her, I know you're not supposed to do you know what on the radio anymore, but I got to hear it one time, just one time from my daughter. You know what I'm talking about, right, Curly?
That's right.
Okay, can I hear it, please, sir? That's great. That sounded
Thank
real.
you.
She yelled, "Thank you."
You're welcome.
W3JVU with, oh man, I forget your call, ECA or something, I don't know, what's your call? I gotta get in here and get Dick's.
The stream is delayed, but I can hear her laughing in the background.
It is. W3JVU, listen, I know the delay is driving you out of your mind.
Yeah.
Is this clear or what?
This is awesome.
And see, my signal, if I transmit it over through the air, it's not part of the internet, so I'm transmitting it out to Dick just through the air. I paid,
Pretty cool.
I think I built the whole
You're
thing.
what?
This is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Oh, I
we're
just-
doing it, we're streaming.
Oh, cool.
And that, and Curly's on, honey. He can hear you if you say hi.
Hi, Curly.
Did you hear that, Curly?
Apparently
He
not.
must have turned the sound down.
I walked out of the room,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
hey, how I feel.
I know exactly how you feel.
Love you.
Hey, I got it.
Sorry.
Dick, I got to get your signal up on my other monitor here. I'm trying to find the address to move that.
Actually, but you want something soft to sleep?
Yeah.
I just don't get furniture.
I found all these clothes I didn't realize I had the bottom of my suitcase, so I'm like.
Yeah, I'll just get that up just a second.
Good night.
Right, honey.
This one, in the morning,
W3JVU.
you don't, okay, so if you don't make sure your door's shut, the first thing I do is I'm running in the morning.
Don't bug me. Have fun tomorrow.
Dick's telling everybody about his foot.
Tony, have fun tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be by myself and go down and train, and then I've got to work with a lesson plan there. Justin's at 9, and then I'll be home at 10, 11. I'll probably be home at 10:30, 11.
No,
No, morning. Get done, then I come back and work.
Powerhouse, girl.
Things in motion, stay in motion. That's what she told me.
That's true.
There was no cap. All of a sudden, that water poured out of that hole at the bottom of the cooler onto my foot, and now it did me some damage over. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I was listening here a while ago, and I heard you say something about burning your foot, so. Well,
Everybody wants to know about his burnt foot. Do you see what I mean? I mean, I'll end up before the night's over, we'll have like 2 or 3 new people we've never met, you know, and then you get other folks that are, maybe not even in the area. I mean, this group here goes all the way to Baltimore, up into Harrisburg, up in, you know, and some people go, hey, what you guys doing, you know? And then everybody's like trying different stuff. And Dick's got a new amplifier he wants to demonstrate to everybody. So that's what he's gonna do, and I'm gonna put that up over here.
Even the people at
That's very cool.
the doctor and everybody, they were in shock over.
That should come right up
How
here.
do you tell who's watching? Can you not tell who's private?
What'd you say?
How do you tell who's watching? It says how many people are watching.
For me, there's, right here, I have, I've got a list.
Oh, but like-
People can talk to me, but you know what? I'm not using it because,
Can they hear us?
Hmm?
Can they hear us too?
yeah, unfortunately, I can't turn the mic on.
Oh, look. Yeah.
There's Eric. little delay there.
That sounds actually great. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't take part of that. It was just that kind of the weather got really loopy. By the time I started to go out, it would be raining. And then come Friday, we're busy part of that race for the Memorial Road.
So that's,
Turned out not to be a good time to get out of that stuff. And then, so, Friday, I'm really sorry, I really don't want to race last Ford Road. And turned out not to be a good time.
so that's audio. Hey, Eric, I'm seeing you. I don't know if you're seeing me. Are you seeing me, Eric? No, he wouldn't have me up. So Eric lives up in Harrisburg. And so he's listening to this audio here. That's why I turned my audio down because it was reverbing back.
Yeah. Well, I can hear you. Anybody who's on the internet can hear you.
Huh?
Anybody's on the internet can hear you.
Well, I know that, but I mean, I turned the audio down on Eric because hey, Eric, who are you monitoring? Dick? Are you monitoring Dick or me? This is,
One final question, so you gonna make Thursday for the microwave lunch?
oh, Eric just left the room.
I feel like I'm in a time machine.
The delay is amazing. Yeah, let me see if I can get Dick here. We have, what the hell is it? Red Ball or blue? We have a night where we just keep drinking. People really. Oh, that's hysterical. That is hysterical. Let me see if I can.
I'm living through
I know.
last year. That's very funny.
You know what I think I can do? Maybe, nah.
W3USG and 3FIX. FIX, W3USG. How's my audio coming through? Going through the flex and the transverter tonight. Sound good. A little bit of noise on you, but not much. You sound pretty good. Over. Getting a little noise on this side too. I'm not sure where that's from. It's an experiment. You got my video feed coming through. I think Jeff has it coming through. Can you email me the URL? Yeah, check your email. I sent it out 3 minutes ago. AMR, there'll be no static.
This, do you notice how bright this is? I need to turn the contrast of the monitor down.
Yeah.
He's almost like too much.
There you go.
Maybe I'll just put it a little closer. Yeah. Yeah. Unless I turn
Jeff, I bet you can driving me soon. Stop moving.
Yeah, I'm trying to get, turn that down so that Dick can, my monitor's too hot. I need to turn it down a little bit, I'll do that. Here, I'll do it here.
Eric, I have you.
Okay, yeah, I think my webcam quality is subpar compared to what you and Jeff have. This is the GP webcam that I got off of Dawn a year ago, the mini set, 3FIS over Jeff.
Yeah, I'm gonna be back here for a while. I need to turn my monitor down so I can put both of you on the other monitor here. Right now, all I can see is a big white blob where Dick's face is. But I'll get that straightened out.
I have all three of us on here. I've got you, Jeff. I've got Eric. I've got you. Eric, your video, it looks good. You don't have anything to apologize for. It looks excellent.
I apologize.
And my background is interesting to yours, you know, all the other interesting stuff in the background. All I got is the wall and the book.
You can get a good picture. Get a picture of something like NASA Control Center or something.
Yeah, you can't see my linear, you can't see all the coax or all the instrumentation. Which one of them is what's over here?
I cannot. I don't know how to turn that down. That's weird.
Right there.
I have no. Oh, that's horizontal position. That's why.
That's 3FIS.
Move your camera. There you go. That's better. W3USD. Well, we got 5 minutes and we'll call it that.
There we go, there it is.
Oh,
Hiding.
Dick, you are wearing clothing, Greg. He probably didn't hear me. KC3EWN.
He's gonna call the net. Yeah, he's got clothes on.
Hallelujah. Hey, Jim, I was just printing out the check-in list, W3JVU. KC3WN standby for the Elmer net. It looks like we've got about a minute and 30 seconds. 2 minutes. It was 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Now it's 2 minutes and 15 seconds. W3USG. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. W3USG.
Jim, turn your computer volume on, then 3FIS.
That wasn't me. I don't know who that was. Got my computer volume turned down. W3USG.
9 p.m. for the purpose of helping new amateurs with any questions they may have in regard to the hobby in general or the club. This is an informal net, and roundtable discussion is encouraged. We'll start the net by calling for check-ins. Check-ins will be solicited by the call sign suffix, the letter group, after the number of the call. After everyone is checked in, we'll go around and get comments and questions in the order that everybody checked in. I'll now take check-ins from call sign suffix group. Alpha through Echo, A through E. Net control, this is Kilo Charlie 3, Echo Whiskey November, Curly. Hey Jim, we have you. Anybody else? Alpha through Echo, suffix group. Okay, let's move on to call sign suffix group, Foxtrot through Juliet, F through J.
November 3, Foxtrot, get Express, FIX, Eric.
This is Whiskey 3, Juliet Victor Uniform, W3JVU, Jeff.
We have W3JVU, Jeff, and 3FIX, Eric. Anybody else? Foxtrot through Juliet. Okay, let's take the rest of the alphabet. Kilowatt through Zulu, K through Z. This is 3TCM Joe with no YouTube channel to my name. We've got WT3WTF Roy and KB3TCM Joe. Are you seeing us, Joe? Over. I'm watching Jeff, who's watching others, so I'm vicariously living through Jeff. Okay, very good. Well, there's myself, Jeff, and Eric are all in here now on YouTube. And let me see if there's any other check-ins, any late check-ins, anybody else that may have missed. Call in now. This is KC3, RJD, Rick. K3WHC just listening, kind of. Okay, KC3RJD Rick and K3WHC Steve. We've got a good crowd in here tonight. Anybody else? KC3RJD, I think, is this the first time you've checked into the net here? Over. Affirmative, this is my first time. Over. Okay, Rick, good to have you in here tonight. And we're doing something a little bit different. We'll have to see how this works out. Some of us are on YouTube Live. And so if you get on YouTube and put in the right URL, you can see us.
Touchscreen.
We're going to talk about that as we go down the list of check-ins. But it gives you a chance, it gives everybody a chance to do show and tell on equipment, projects, or anything they may be interested in.
$7.
So I'm going to start at the top.
This box was
And
$10
the
and this
first
part was
person to
$3.
check in is
Yeah, it's really nice.
any
I really
comments,
like it.
questions for the Elmer net?
Pull up some.
Jim, KC3, EW, and
It keeps me out of jail.
Go.
It keeps me out of jail. Hey, I have an alarm on.
W3USG
It's a
from
notification
W3JVU.
time.
Not much to add, Dick. Haven't been really playing too much radio. We've been dealing with thunderstorms here and trying to keep safer. I don't have any questions in mind right now. One may come to me, but all is well. All my equipment's working and getting psyched for the PTA hike this year. With that, I'll turn it back. Oh, one other comment is I do like this. This is pretty cool. I am watching also, like Joe, watching through the URL. And this is pretty cool. And I do have a camera on my phone, so I can, once Jeff gets me hooked up here, I will be able to use the camera on my phone and participate. So this will be pretty neat to watch. This is KP3WN, turning it back to W3USG. Okay, very good, Jim. Well, glad you're seeing everything, and we'll just have to wait and see how this works out tonight. Next on the list, Eric, N3FIX. What do you have for us tonight, Eric?
Good evening, Rick, everybody on the net. Well, tonight I'm trying to come through a repeater on the Flex 5000 transverter. I cannot figure out how to adjust the power output down. I got it set to about, it says about 10 watts or so. Maybe I need to increase that. But I guess it's a combination of transverter setting and drive. And the drive set at 1 and the transverter set at 0. I don't know what that means.
Okay, yeah, with that transverter running about 10 watts. I mean, 10 watts trying to get you into the repeater, okay? You're on your horizontal antennas, aren't you?
At Ravino's tomorrow night, he and his wife.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm on the horizontal.
His video looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look at all the stuff he's got. He's been in amateur radio since the 80s, but he's 70 years old. He used to be president of our club, but a really nice guy, really, and sharp as a tack. I mean, it's really neat. He's really helped me out a lot. Eric's an engineer.
Your drive level slider.
Yeah, they can, but they're not. They turn the volume down because of
Okay. Just one.
Now it's 10 watts.
the delay.
Of course, it's cross-polarized, so it's what you can do. But, yeah, I don't know. I can't get it down to like
You know what's cool about this? We could be doing this anywhere in the world.
Okay, so you're running 10 watts right
If I
now,
look this up
and
and we
I'm
transmit
trying
it
to
over
think,
the internet,
now
we'll be
there
able
is
to use this
on
for
your
the audio.
transverter,
We can
on your
talk to somebody
transverter
there.
dialog box, there's a drive level in there.
The delay is the problem. So,
Yeah, there is. I have that at 1. So it doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know.
So is this Liber's Lemon? This
I
is
may have to
Jordan
drive
Henderson.
the Tetra now.
yeah, it's an Elmer net, and he's got a transfer he's trying to make work. And the reason I pushed for the video because they try to describe stuff. You can't see
I
it.
will,
And so I pushed for them to use video. And when they're showing what they're doing, a new piece of equipment or whatever. So last week I showed them something. And they go, oh, this is an idea. You don't even see what they're doing.
It may be
And
totally
even though we're
different
using the radio,
when you go to site
you know,
and over.
it really works out for us. You know, there's delay.
It may be. The only reason
I could get over the cloud with the video.
hands-free. So I got
What kind of camera is it?
got boom mic
One of
here,
these
but
things, it's a $100 camera.
But it's
It's high definition,
Mm.
you know.
just the nice
So
little
it
You can
looks
wave
like-
and hug.
sort of why I'm
I
trying
can
this
see,
out.
but I can see.
I want to call it up on here and see if I can get it here.
Okay, very good. Well, you sound pretty good. I mean, you got a little bit of noise, but I mean, you're absolutely armchair copy. no trouble at all. But yeah, with I mean, when you run sideband, you could really precisely control that radio's output, and I just use the drive level to do that. And because
I'll tell you what,
the
this is
power
really good
supply
for.
I have for my
I need to do things that
350
don't have
watt
nothing
amp,
to do with work,
and the power
that I
supply,
can retire
if
and
you
still
drive
be
it too
involved
hard,
in
the
learning.
power supply
Because I've built this stuff, I'm using my mind.
shuts itself
Otherwise,
down.
you just, like you were saying, you just go, oh, what am I like? What am I looking?
Just so I would peak it.
Yeah, and I'm doing all this stuff because I want to do it, not because somebody's paying me to do it or whatever.
The power supply would shut down, and you could control that.
And you learn so much. I mean, it can be anything. Like Rebecca's doing dogs, I'm doing this.
I have stuff I do at home. I make stuff all the time. I'm still like.
And it's good for you.
But I don't, it's not my full-time thing.
But you know, the thing is, even if you do that, it's really good for your mind to build stuff. What did you just say? I'm having trouble here because this is so damn loud.
I'm writing too, I've been writing.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, you're right, you have to have some.
I think I had mine set to 100, but.
The other thing we do community service. So on all these fairs and festivals, I was talking about this, we go to these festivals and if people have problems, we call the police for them or the fire departments. Well, I guess what I'd like to show, I'm not sure, I can't see my own video. Can you guys see this, screen right here? Okay, so this is a Raspberry Pi. I paid $37 for. Touch screen cost 61 bucks, and the little box back here was 21. And it does about everything I wanted to do as far as like, I was gonna bring up the streaming on here, but this is a really inexpensive little computer, and it's great for, out in the field or doing field things. And I'm gonna put some, the software that we use for WST and things like that on it. And I tried it off of one of my bigger batteries, and the thing runs like a charm. I'm not sure you can see it. Can you? I need to maybe tilt this down. Oh, good, thank you. Yeah, it's awfully bright, but thanks. But it's so hard to see the touch screen on that. Let me move it back. And we'll try forward. Nah, that's not gonna work either. Anyway, you get the general idea. Oh, there you can see the touch screen. Yeah, I'm trying to do this. I have to move it right to left instead of left to right. Everybody's going to have vertigo problems if I keep holding it like this.
I wonder if you, I don't know if you're translating what you think you are. I'm seeing you and you're playing around with the monitor, and I can see your desk, but I don't see, like you said, there was a Raspberry Pi there. I didn't see that. Over.
Now that's what I'm holding up right now. You should be seeing it. That's the monitor. That's the Raspberry Pi is behind the monitor. Yeah. Yes, that's correct. The monitor I'm touching right now. That is a Raspberry Pi. I'll flip it over. And you'll be able to see the Raspberry Pi. So that whole device costs about 150 bucks. Go ahead.
So it's behind that. You have what is it mounted right behind the monitor, or just sitting on the desk behind the monitor?
It's sitting right behind the monitor inside the plastic. Right here. Okay, you guys are all gonna laugh at this. I have to admit something. Yes, it's Amazon. I saw it for $21 and I thought it was a $21 touchscreen. And it's not. It's a $21 plastic case. And after I bought the case, I thought, well, I'm just going to head and spend the $40 or whatever and buy the touchscreen. But I already had the Raspberry Pi. So I ended up building a computer. And that's how it evolved. But yeah, it's a nice case for that. It's $21 case. You already have the Raspberry Pi. And then you buy the 7-inch touchscreen. I think it's running $61 now. But you basically, you have a little over $100 in a decent little computer.
So you're playing back right now what I sent before, is that right?
I'm confused, but yes, I just repeated what you said. You asked me that question. Is that what you mean?
Looking at your video right now, and it's not the video I'm sending you. It looks like it was a recording from before. Is that correct?
I think I'm seeing the live video. Are you seeing it? Or is it frozen? I'm not sure, Dick. I'm not sure what you're seeing. I'm looking at Aaron's computer here, and it looks like we're going live. Do you see my hand moving?
It'll take about 10 seconds.
No, I don't.
That's Eric. You see my hand moving, right?
Yeah, there. Because I don't see myself in my chair on your computer screen. My chair's empty. Over.
That's you. It's not me. I think it's you.
What are you saying?
I'm seeing, if I look at your screen, Rick, I'm seeing your live video.
He's been
Display
recording.
actually.
He doesn't
Yeah,
recognize us.
I'm seeing myself with a relay. I'm seeing you with a little delay. But yeah, it's all normal video. Your chair is populated, so you might want to refresh what you see in there. Not sure what's going on. Shut down Jeff's feed and bring it back up again. Back to regular free advice.
Thanks, Eric. I thought I was losing my mind. And then I look over here and you're still talking because of the delay. But yeah, Dick, I think you were hung up there.
You can also ask him to turn this
Thank
camera
God.
around to the screen.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
got it.
he's.
Very good.
This
Well,
is
anyway,
our
let's go
first
on and
test
get the
on
other
this.
check-ins
We got a
here.
ways to go, but thank
So,
God the other
let's
computer
go
here. I was gonna bring it up on here,
Rick,
so I know I'm
AC3
transferring.
Park JD. Rick,
Thank
what's
you.
going on over
Thank
in
you
your
so
area
much. Come
tonight?
here.
Over.
That's cool.
Thank you, Dick.
I'm having fun.
No real questions or anything. Learned about you guys that this week. And figured I'd tune in and see if I can learn. Actually, new ham of about 8 weeks. Got my technician back in June and general in July. So just out soaking things up and listening and taking any information I can. So no specific questions tonight. RGD, that control.
Very good, Rick. Yeah, we're here just about every Tuesday night. And a lot of people in here tonight, we're trying to experiment with YouTube Live. But I'm wondering, seeing that I have 3 separate
And this radio right here,
this
radio right here. What?
If you charge
Firefox
the
Live
battery's holder.
with a different
Oh,
person in
yeah,
there.
well,
I'm wondering
yeah,
if I'm
just
just,
we
I
just
don't
keep
have.
recharging.
I
You want to have them try it, huh?
See my
It's
picture,
better,
it looks like
so
I'm going out already. I'm sitting in my chair. I see Eric is not sitting there, but I do see a little bit of motion. Eric, wave your hand, Lex. Let me see if I see you move your hand. And yeah, there's just a whole lot of latency I've got over here. Is the problem. And matter of fact, it looks like I've got maybe. Yeah, okay, you just waved your hand. So yeah, I just saw that.
But you guys
So
just FaceTime.
it's just taken a while. So I'm not sure how good this is going to work. we're trying, we're kind of trying to hope maybe to do show and tell stuff with this. This is the first night we tried it with more than one person.
This is the first time.
And we've got a lot
Well, we
to
can
learn
try
yet.
FaceTime, but we want to do it this way.
With that, I'm
because we
gonna
wanna
pass
be
it
able to
over
have
to,
people that
I'm
don't
gonna
have
go
FaceTime
down
or
to
anything,
Roy,
go to YouTube and watch it.
I'm gonna hit Roy WD3
There's
WTF,
old
then I'll hit Joe TCM,
people
and then
that be careful
Roy,
not to
pick
listen
it up,
to
WD3
if they don't
WTF.
want to FaceTime on
Do you think the latency
Yep.
is gonna be?
No, you set the latency low so you get a good signal. If you set the latency too high, you start getting breakdown. So I always run the latency low. And so that, otherwise, I wouldn't be able to stream 200 signals in here. There's no, I'm uploading
Yeah.
and downloading, you know.
But I guess you're using power poles, for everything. Are you gonna have a set of receptacles, or are you wiring it like, an octopus? How you doing it, over? Got a, couple of power pole mounts, and they're gonna go in, power poles in them, they're gonna be tied to bus bars, and then I'm also gonna have a couple of cigarette lighter type sockets in the box for things like my USB,
I'll be back.
phone charger, and
Is this
I
what
get
you want?
excited.
adapter I use for power things in the car, so I don't
Oh, yeah.
have to run charge it, but
I think this is 64. I think this week was 50, but.
Geez, it's going up.
Hey,
Well,
guys,
you
you're
know
doing the
why?
right
Because
thing.
I start, you
It sounds
still
like
buying it.
it's gonna come along
And
very
I told this
nicely.
guy, is
When
all
you
of a
think
sudden,
you're
he's like,
all ready.
Yeah, that's right. That's funny.
I got other stuff that I'm supposed to be working on, so, I put some time in that, but, this stuff keeps going. I'm also gonna have a nice little digital meter in the panel, both an amp display, maybe a switch for DC on and lights and stuff like that. I got some fun lately with some NY LEDs, boy, are they bright. Good, yeah, I'll tell you what I did also, Roy, is my lighting, system in the shack here, runs off regular 120 volts, AC. But I also have, I got some maybe strips of lights. The strips of lights are they're about 15 feet long. I've got 3 of those, up on my ceiling down here. And I've got, the drop ceiling with the grid. I've got 3 of those strips that with adhesive on the back up, and they run on 12 volts. And so if we ever have power failure and I want to operate it here, I can turn those on, and it gives me really good lighting in the shack, and it's all on 12 volts, and that comes off my power distribution also. So I have a battery, a 100 ampere hour battery that I've got relays connected to it, that if I do lose power and my power supplies go, the relay drops out and it switches everything very instantaneously over to the battery. So you don't even notice, nothing flickers. Relays fast enough. But yeah, what you're doing is a good thing. Over. I've got a battery sitting here that I picked up at a ham tester.
Do you have a 3D printer yet? 3D printer?
So,
3D print?
thing is part of the
Do you
plan.
have one?
Talked about that way back when. And,
You can print that, right?
No, I just wondered if you got into the whole 3D printing.
I'll tell you what,
I have one, but I haven't finished putting it together.
I've never bought one, but I have this laser printer
it
right
can
here.
grow,
To burn in
quite
metal.
large.
Uh-huh.
The whole
And I haven't
process.
really played with it
But
much. I need to do that to make it
I'm
more.
gonna move on
It's
to,
It's just for etching, it's just an
I'm
etching.
sorry.
yeah, Joe, what's going on tonight?
Is it for etching or is it for cutting?
It's actually furnished, you know,
Well, good evening, everybody. It's been a long time since I've been on the Elmer Net, and
Okay.
quite an interesting night you have joined. I feel like, someone earlier
I'm sorry, what?
Let's use it.
Oh, yeah.
Sometime.
I've got it, yeah, it's on the phone, so you take a picture
I'm
and you
watching
get it the way you want it, and send it to the little laser printer. It's fun to mess with. We'll
live
mess with
streams
it.
and watching other people's live streams, so I get a double compounded delay, and I feel like I'm drunk or something. So it's quite interesting stuff. So that's about it from here. Back to you, Katie. And you can do a lot of things with it. You know, you can make a laptop power supply with it because the laptop clock requires 19 volts. So I can run my laptop off of a 12-volt battery, and it will maintain that 19 volts till the battery drops down to 9 volts. And it's really a slick little device. And matter of fact, if you wanted to, if you had a 12-volt power supply hooked to it, you can dial in the output everywhere from 12 volts up to 60 volts. So it would actually give you a variable power supply, but really a neat little thing, and supposedly up to 25 amps. Now, your source has to be able to supply that. Matter of fact, let me get a beat. We're drawing 25 amps at, say, 50 volts, and you were using a 12-volt battery. You would have to provide a lot more current than that for the 12-volt battery to make the equivalent power on the output. I think what it is, the maximum you can have going through there is going to be 25 amps. But it works pretty well, and it's got current limiting, voltage limiting, and you can set the minimum battery voltage or the minimum input voltage. So if you're using a battery, you won't take the battery down too much. But I saw that on Amazon for 25 bucks, and I thought, I want to play around with that a little bit. I'd like to make a charger for my electric bike when I get it, and I would also like to use it to power my laptop off 12 volts. This is W3JVU, and I'm going to hold it up so you can see this thing.
We haven't got a little late. He hasn't held it up yet, but that's pretty cool. I bought a buck boost regulator some time ago. It's got a little LCD screen on it.
Yeah, the rebroadcast is not great because it just it's just off the screen.
Yeah.
What I need to do is use my videos. I've got a little box here, black magic box,
150 kilohertz is the
and
switching.
it converts the output of that laptop and puts it onto direct, and so I can get a direct picture. I didn't want to mess with it tonight. But,
I must send you.
what? Yeah, does it? Is it over? It's like you can't really see. You can't really see him very well, can you? It looks like he's frozen now.
I can use yours.
I think he's frozen. I'm not frozen, but he's frozen.
You can see. This is yours.
It's not too bad.
The sound is, oh, we got some feedback, that's why.
Yeah, that's what's going on. It's right by them.
But listen to, I haven't been on the air when I've used it because 150 kilohertz, well, you could have some harmonics with that, and it could possibly cause some problems.
You definitely do not want to use the audio on the video because it's too complex.
Charge converter for use with my solar panels, and I used that for field day, and I was surprised that it did offer some interference. It put some hash on the receiver, and matter of fact, I had read a review that it was quiet, but it was not quiet. And I don't know how quiet this would be, but it is really neat. I mean that I had it charging a battery. I had it charging just a wet cell battery, and I had it set for 14.2 volts, and I had the input set down to 9 volts, and the charging the current on the output was 2 amps, and the current on the input was the 9 volts was a little over 3 amps. So I mean, claim conversion efficiency is 92 to 97%, which is, I think, pretty doggone amazing. But man, you know, again, available from Amazon, and I think it would make a nice laptop supply. Although, you know, really a small inverter probably is just about as efficient. But it's some good experiments.
Somebody's transmitting over here. You're not supposed to, but we got
With that,
idiots.
do we have any other check-ins? W3JVU. Hey, let's see, Jeff, you were showing the, right now, it looks like, I'm not, oh boy, I think it's just a lot of latency. The YouTube thing is just very, very confusing. I'm seeing Jeff holding something up there in front of the screen, but I'm not sure what it is. And Eric, do you have anything to show? Over.
Well, I don't know if all guys have seen the Nano DNA that I bought. I know you saw it because you were up at the club, but I don't think I sent the link for our YouTube feed to both me and Joe. I don't know if Joe has seen this device. I'll hold it up here and get a nickel. DNA stands for Vector Network Analyzer. You can see how small it is. And what we have is a scan of the Diamond Hotel 7 Charlie Alpha antenna that I use with my HT. And that is scanned from, let's see, I think it's probably, something 100 megahertz. But as I scroll through it, I can see where the dip is. You can notice there's two dips on there. It's showing both the bit chart, which is counting, and the SWR. You can see there's two dips. The dip over on the lower side is the 2-meter dip, and the other one's the 440 dip.
Yeah, no, I go to do him. I can't stream him. I think we got too many things running here. Oh, there he is.
What, Rob's watching. Hi, Rob, can you hear me? Text me.
It can take the place, totally take the place of your antenna. It works on HF, works on 100 megahertz. It's a really neat part. And it will analyze filters because it has both inputs.
Your dad,
Did you see him?
KN6CSD says hi.
What's it called?
KN, here.
KN what?
KN6CSD.
I had
Hey, hi.
come in the mail,
Hi.
and I have did the telephone to it, and I checked all my antennas with it, and it agrees perfectly with my rig expert. So it shows exactly the same thing. Over.
Wanted to hear, is it as good as the rig expert? Because that was one of their questioning.
Somebody's messing with that. Somebody's trying to transmit over.
Everything is positive. I understand by watching the video today that the internal.
You see, ask him if he's on DMR.
It has a
DMR.
fundamental frequency of 300 megahertz.
So I can go
above
to
300 megahertz is operating off of
another radio he can talk
So
to.
it's not quite as accurate, but it's still fairly
He's got a
accurate.
DMR radio.
So the tip of the ball of your hand.
I think that's the digital.
Amazing technology.
I think meeting on the California channel.
It sure is. And I'll tell you that the Chinese are coming out with some pretty nice stuff. The only problem I have with the doggone screen so small. But you've got the software working with yours too, don't you?
I do. I got the software
If he's got DMR, I can meet him on 310. TAC 310 DMR.
Okay.
TAC TAC 310 DMR. And you say he's KN6 DSD?
KN6 CSD. So go to TAC, or I say go to, he's listening to us right now.
Oh, did you hear that? I guess you heard that. These guys are talking about something. I completely lost this conversation. I don't know what's going on. I can't multitask.
Roger, I have not gotten mine. I've downloaded the software, but I haven't
Could he be
got it
like
running.
enjoying this conversation so
Okay,
he
well,
can hear this
I'll
on
tell
his
you that.
radio?
What?
He could listen to this on his radio and then watch this
Little
on
device.
radio, though, right?
Well, he can hear them.
I imagine that.
Is that what you're talking about?
They can come out with one that's just.
He's hearing them because I'm not talking about it's going to be
That would
louder,
really be nice.
louder over there than I am.
Portable,
I think.
but it'll be a little bit easier to see.
Because I didn't tell him, I told him to go to YouTube, but I don't know how to tell him to
Let's see,
go to
does
this.
anybody else have anything?
Oh, no, he can't get
Any
this.
questions,
This is
any
local.
comments?
This is local. That's why I was saying if he's got a digital radio, I can call him
Go
on
ahead,
310.
Roy.
Okay.
On 310.
All them little converters you were talking about, I've been exploring that for several weeks now. And, going to be going in, and the output charges a lithium cell. I've got another one that hooks up to the lithium cell, gives you a USB
That converter Dick's talking about, I need to find that because that would be good to convert my solar cell, that one, to a bigger battery. And I think that would drive, because that solar cell there drives small things, but it's not too good at driving that. It would be nice to have a solar cell drive that so it doesn't have any power requirement at all, just like recharge the
You
solar
can have
cell.
one power
It'd be
supply,
completely off
and you can
grid.
use these cheap little
That'd be
things,
cool.
and you can,
You know, for my radios.
Yeah.
different voltages out, and you end up having, for $30, you have
This-
another,
I'll tell you
there's
what,
a
that's what I'm talking
continuously,
about, is everybody gets ideas from each other and you divide.
Roy, over.
So,
And I do think that Amazon, it goes out as soon as like, because this amateurs talking, they talk other amateurs around the world. Before you know, Amazon gets all this radio power. Heck, to love it. I should keep my mouth
probably
shut.
listening right now.
Huh?
They're probably listening.
Oh,
They
yeah.
probably got that.
Amazon, well, yeah, no kidding, look right over there. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 9:41 p.m.
Let's do it all that
Chance,
information.
go ahead and fire them over, I'll take a look, and, there's just such a variety of
Do you
stuff
realize
that's
the time
available
we
now
live
that
in?
it-
We live in a time that just blows my mind. It's
and,
not even
and I
close to
did see
Star
a
Trek.
couple
It's
of,
beyond Star Trek, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, I was walking
that did
into
have little
Lowe's
LED
the other day, and the doors, you
And I
know,
gotta look
like
at that a little
that.
bit further. I would really, it would be neat to find one that's buck /boost. I don't know.
I didn't call on
One that would do
310,
both,
Curly.
but that would be
Curly's
really
like, I
nice
could hear your
too.
conversation on
Almost
310.
bought the wrong kind. And, with that one, the output's gotta be less than the input. With this one, the input.
Hey,
is
Curly,
gotta
we
be
were
less
thinking
than the
about
output.
calling this friend
You
of
gotta be a little
Aaron's,
careful with this
his
one.
tech
Like
license,
if I
I'm
said
trying to
it's
start.
14
Tech license, Curly, KN6 DSD on 310. That's nationwide. What's the, do you have, you can text me the answer. Do you have TAC for California? Because that's probably where he's in San Francisco area or Oakland?
Yeah, San Francisco.
San Francisco area. I don't have that. I don't think I have that in my radio. Can you answer me on text there, Curly?
I think he might be,
with like a battery or
I think he might be at work, so he might not have his
it really isn't
radio.
meant for you to be very.
This is, I will check.
So,
He might not have his radio, because I think.
Okay, how many technologies are we using? I've asked you the question, he's answered me on text, I'm listening to this thing, I'm gonna go out of my mind.
30, it's actually fairly heavy.
You set yourself up for.
I guess they could, well, you know what?
For madness.
I could use
What I've
Echo
read,
Link.
It doesn't
I bet the repeater close to him.
Anything else, Roy? Over.
Dad, I don't know if he has his radio.
He says you're silly.
I don't think he has his radio.
You don't have his radio?
He's not responding to me, so I'm thinking that maybe he's at work and he was just listening to
Oh.
We just went to the YouTube thing.
Okay.
So.
Never mind, Curly. You're sillier than I am.
Synchronous rectification. What is that? Over.
Is it like 6?
Okie dokie, Smokey. That's what Curly.
So I have a question. Is there a way that you can have that camera not be mic'd so that people who are watching the live stream don't listen to you? So they can just listen and not be distracted?
I could kill the camera right here. Right.
Yeah,
Let me turn it back on. You want to have
Because.
Curly, I just turned the microphone on. It wasn't that I wanted to talk about you, but maybe it was. I don't know. And I completely lost the other conversation, Curly. I have no clue what Dick and Eric are talking about anymore.
I'm distracting you, Dad.
That was a good one. I'm gonna send it. You know what? I think Tony's in bed right now. I'm gonna send it to him. Thanks.
What you hear, and this is something I don't know a whole lot about. You hear about they're now transmitting direct current over
Well,
long
since he
distance
doesn't have DMR,
rather
he's
than
looking at getting one.
And am I assuming correct that they
You
use these things
probably should start off with them both on.
take
BOE
a lower
if
voltage
they
out of
am,
a generator and really kick it up to a real high
Well, I could
voltage
definitely
to,
help him with. Well, I can see solicited to me.
transmit it and then just use
It depends on how much he wants to spend. You can buy a really inexpensive radio for $25, but you probably only like it for about a year or 6 months.
Mhm.
If you buy this radio, I'll just put it up here. This TYT is a digital as well as analog radio, and these run around $200, but you'll have it for a long time, and it's a really nice radio. You can transmit to your local analog signal up there in San Francisco. There's an app called Repeater apps, so you can figure out which repeater you can get on, and all the repeaters are free. And I hope he can hear me. Can he hear me or not?
Yeah.
No, he's not even there. I'm just talking to myself. Curly, my daughter's driving me nuts. She came all the way from California to drive me out of my mind.
Hold on. You know that you love me, so it's all good. He says he hears you.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. So, well, now you can see me. All right, look. The heck with this. They're gonna finish the net. They're gonna finish the net. They're gonna finish the net.
Ask him if Anytone 878HT is a good one. Anytone H78.
That's what this is.
Oh.
Okay, the only difference between this one right here and the one you're asking me about is this is the 868. The one you're asking me about has Bluetooth in it, and it is good, and that's a good price, and I really like mine. They're a little tricky to program, but you would really like it, and you have digital as well as analog. And there's an app on the phone that you can go to. Let me get my app here. I'm supposed to be doing the net. These guys, oh, look at the camera. Now there's a cat. You can't see it. There we go. There's the cat. That's Eric's cat. Eric's cat. Let me see here. I want to show you the app so you can look this up. Where the heck is this app?
He wants to know if you can program it via Mac.
Yeah, you can definitely use a Mac to program it, and it's really not that hard to program. It actually, what it is, it's a spreadsheet file, and you put in this in the file what different channels you want to listen to. And what I'm looking here for you is what the local repeater in your area is. Or maybe you already know. Do you know whether there's a repeater in your area? And you can answer back.
Yeah, we have a new DMR repeater.
Okay, so there's an app on your phone. It's called Repeater Book. And that really works out really nice. I guess you can't really, let me put this closer.
San Francisco Radio Club DMR repeater.
I can't see it. Anyway, that's what you want to use the DMR repeater and program that. Usually
He has the app.
He has it?
Yeah.
So you're good to go then. All you need to do is get your radio. And if you get your radio, and let me know when you want to talk, we can talk digital. I'm sure it's linked statewide, I'm sure. It's probably linked 310, which would be nationwide.
He said, thanks, awesome, thanks for the recommendation.
You're welcome. And I'm sorry about Curly doing wool, 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 because that's my buddy. Curly, are you still there? Oh, yeah. Good point. Curly says you need to sign up for a brand master, and get yourself an account over there. And since you have your license, you can get an account. It's BRANDMEISTER, and it's you'll see that site. And then you sign up for an account, and then you'll be able to use your DMR to get on digital radio. And that's the way to go right now, because if you want to talk across the country and get on and be able to talk to people all around the world. I remember the very first time I talked to somebody on digital radio, and it was a German guy. And I said, wow, this audio is absolutely pristine. And he says, of course it is pristine. It's digital. And, in his German accent. And I said, oh, yeah, I'm definitely talking to Germany. Not that there's anything wrong with Germans. I have some German background myself.
He wants to know, does he use System, Fusion, or D-Star digital modes? Whatever that means. Okay,
D-Star is a different software mode. Fusion's a different software mode. The one we use is DMR, and Brandmaster uses DMR, digital radio mode.
Okay.
And Curly, are you listening to this? If you're listening to this and I'm making any mistakes, just jump in there.
He says, okay.
Curly says that was a horrible German impression.
I didn't want to say anything.
So what? You can do German. You can't do German, Curly.
No, I can't do it either. No, that's French. I don't know.
And then he says, read your phone. What am I supposed to read my phone about? I didn't read my phone. Okay.
I mean,
any other questions?
It's confusing with the it's confusing with the
Wiener Schnitzel. Wiener
interoperable
Schnitzel.
digital modes. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
What's the
It's
question?
confusing with the interoperable digital modes. What does
Is what?
interoperable mean? Does that mean like multiple operations? Or wait, what does that mean? You know what that means?
Put him on speaker. Just call him.
Okay.
We're gonna call you and put you on speaker. I guess Eric's finished. I don't know. Somebody's talking over here. This is supposed to be over at 9. No, I guess 10.
Yeah, well, thanks. You had another question?
Commented before about getting a lot of ash from device use.
I'm gonna kill this. Hey, Curly, I'm gonna kill the audio.